Greeting everyone. Today we're going to introduce you about impacts of electronic waste and recycling. So, what is electronic waste? Electronic waste or e-waste refers to discarded electrical or electronic devices that are no longer in use and have become obsoleted, such as old computers, smartphones, televisions, and household appliances. It often contains hazardous materials like lead, mercury, and cadmium, posing significant environmental and health risks if not properly managed. Recycling of e-waste helps prevent harmful impacts and allow valuable components to be recovered and reused.
Electronic waste pollution in landfill is a critical environmental issue due to the toxic chemical is released, which contaminates soil, water, and air. E-waste includes harmful substances such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and brominate flame retardants. These toxic elements can leach into soil and groundwater, form improperly managed landfill, threatening ecosystem, food safety, and water supply. Additionally, when e-waste is burned, it releases hazard compounds into the air, affecting respiratory health and contributing to atmospheric pollutants. According to the United Nations, nearly 50 million metric tons of e-waste are generated each year, with only about 20 formally recycled. Unsafe recycling in developed countries pose health risks such as respiratory problem, thyroid, and DNA damage. Global organizations recommend recycling, sustainable production, and circular economy model to address this issue.
Next, we are focusing on health risks. Electronic waste can have a significant negative impact on human health and environment. This is largely because these electronic materials are not able to decompose effectively. This is the example of electronic waste that cause toxic metal exposure. Lead causes neurological damage, kidney issue, and high blood pressure. Mercury affects nervous system, memory, motor skills, and fetal development. Cadmium leads to kidney failure, respiratory problems, and skeletal damage. Other significant negative impacts on human health are mental health and psychosocial effects. These are stressful conditions and informal recycling contribute to anxiety and depression. Next one is respiratory and cardiovascular risk. Fumes and toxic particles increase risk of lung disease and cardiovascular issue. Reproductive and developmental risk leads BFRs and other toxins harm fertility, fetal development, and childhood. Hazardous chemicals. BFRs disrupts hormones, links to liver damage and cancer. Dioxins and furans from burning electronic waste cause immune and reproductive issues and cancer risk. Next, the solution to prevent health risks from electronic waste. Formal recycling system with protective equipment like gloves or hats. Education on safe handling practice and regulation limiting hazardous substance in electronics.
E-waste recycling process is separated into the 6 main steps, with each collection. E-waste is gathered from various sources, including household, businesses, and recycling bins. The second step is sorting and categorization. The wastes are sorted manually or mechanically based on the type and component. The third step is dismantling, which is devices are disassembled to attack a valuable component like metal, plastic, or circuit board to become reusing. The fourth step is shredding and separation, which items are shredded and material are separated, including material and plastic, using a technique like magnetic separation or water density sorting. The fifth step is recovery of valuable material, which including separation of the valuable metal, for example, gold, silver, or copper, and reusable parts are attacked for reuse or resale. The last step is safe disposal of hazardous waste. For example, mercury or lead are isolated and disposed of following environmental safety guidelines.
This is for example to reduce electronic waste. First one, you can practice recycling, like recycle paper, plastic, glass, and metal before it end up in the landfills. Second one, create a compost bin for food, scrap, and yard waste to turn into the nutrient-rich compost and use in garden. The next one is use reusable item. Replace single-use item like plastic bottle and bags when you go shopping. And the last one, buy in bulk. You can purchase product in bulk to reduce package waste and choose item with minimal or eco-friendly packaging when it possible.
Now that we've seen the significant environmental and health impacts of e-waste, let's look at how we can address these issues. The solution lies in adopting a circular economy approach. This model replaces a traditional take, make, and dispose system with a closed loop that focuses on reducing waste and maximizing resource use. Let's begin by summarizing how the circular economy works using this diagram. It starts with resources like trees, water, and minerals that are sustainably extracted. These resources move into the manufacturing phase, where eco-friendly product design plays a key role. Once products are created, they enter the consumption and use phase, where they serve their purpose. Here, we emphasize prolonging product life through reuse, repair, and sharing. Finally, in the recycling phase, materials are recovered and transformed back in resources, closing the loop. This ensures that waste is minimized and valuable materials stay in use. Now that we've seen the process, let's explore why this approach is essential. The circular economy provides significant benefits in three key areas: environmental, economic, and social. Environmentally, it reduces waste and pollution. For instance, recycling e-waste can lower carbon dioxide emissions by up to 30% compared to traditional disposal methods. Economically, businesses adopting circular principles save resources and reduce costs by as much as 20%. This not only boosts profitability, but also creates opportunities in industries like recycling and product repair. Socially, the circular economy supports job creation, with thousands of green jobs emerging in recycling and sustainable design. These roles not only benefit the economy, but also help improve the quality of life in communities. Now that we understand the benefits, what can we do to make this a reality? Let's look at the steps we can take. To fully transition to a circular economy, action is required at all levels. In the individual level, we can reduce waste by repairing our electronics, reusing items, and recycling properly. Simple choices like buying refurbished products or supporting sustainable brands can make a huge difference. At the business level, companies can implement sustainable manufacturing practices. For instance, by designing products that are easier to repair or recycle, they can reduce their environmental footprint and save costs. Finally, at the policy level, governments need to create regulation that support circular practices. such as banning single-use plastics or incentivizing recycling programs. The circular economy offers a powerful solution to the environmental and economic challenges we face today. By working together, we can close the loop and create a sustainable future.